going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. So, looks like it's time to be able to get ready for the race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like I'll be able to take a break from the GT League. Now, looks like it's time to get ready for daily racing in sport mode. So, looks like this wheel might be what I have to get started for it. So, looks like it's time to get ready to go on race A on Tokyo Expressway by using the Daihatsu Copen Active Top 2002. So looks like this wheel might be able to have to get started to choose a color for it. So this will also recommend to use the sports hard tires for this race. So looks like it's time to get ready to get started for the challenge. So but this is going to be able to have to be ready, because good thing that this is going to be quite very good to be able to get started for having some daily racing in sport mode. Now looks like this wheel might be able to have to get ready to go and get starting on the entry, and then this will also have to be able to wait until the time trial will be ready to go. Okay, so looks like 6 minutes is going to be able to get started. So looks like first things first, so this wheel might be able to get ready in practice to be able to have to do some more hot lap runs. So daily racing events could be able to get everything started. So looks like Bird had to do a lot more practice before some few other players are about to be able to get ready to choose for a different position. So looks like this wheel might be able to have to do a lot more few other settings for it, because luckily the balance of performances definitely recommend to be available. That might be able to recommend. So looks like just gonna have to make sure, because no settings needed, because this is definitely what I have to use it for a one-make race. Would like to be able to get started. So gonna have to take a lot of more best ways to go to take the hot lap, and this wheel might be able to get started to be prepared for this one race. So everybody is very prepared for having the race to be able to get started. So looks like I just definitely had a good time in the Nations Cup since the live stream. So looks like I might be able to have to do one lap of this race, so this wheel might be able to do it just fine. So evenly that this is going to be able to have a lot of daily workouts in progress that might be able to have to go for one daily race at a given time for. So looks like it only has 3 rooms in each type that wheel might be able to get started. So this wheel might be able to have to keep a good check on these planets, because it also has to giving up some more incoming daily race events that might be able to coming in for. So looks like I hope that we'll be able to get ready to have this race to be able to get started. So looks like this week is definitely able to bring out the Daihatsu Copen Active Top that might be able to have the good speed and giving one good light leg opportunity that might be able to have the one easy way to go for. Now I hope that this is going to be quite very stronger to be able to have to use transmission types that might be able to go for. So looks like this might be able to have to go with automatic transmissions that will might be able to have a special beginner group might be able to help out for. Okay, so looks like you're gonna have to take a lot of few understeer turns to be able to keep going up on it. Just gonna take a lot more speed to be able to keep catching up on it. Well, it always has to do a lot more time until this will also be able to have a race entry that will might be able to have the matching begin. So looks like we're excited for the GR Super Cup event going on. So looks like this is going to be quite very good to be able to get started, to be prepared, and this will might be able to have a good challenge for it. So I hope it might be able to get a good chance someday if I have to. This is definitely quite very big for a special event, but it takes a lot of hard work that we might be able to keep practicing for it. Just gonna have to keep on racing and be competitive to be able to do a lot more excellent racing events that we might be able to do a perfect way to go. Now looks like going down for 2 minutes, so looks like I had to be able to have to keep catching up until this wheel might be able to have a good achievable fast lap time. Okay, keep going forward. This might be able to do it just fine. So by competing race A for one make race, so this wheel might be doing okay. That wheel might be able to keep everything default. So, well, oh, and by the way, that the yellow line could be able to have to keep a good crossing line out for it, so that could provide a penalty system. So this wheel might be able to have to be very careful whenever trying to avoid getting hit at certain obstacles at. It's very good to be able to have some good penalties to be able to place it there while having one good race. That wheel might be able to be very careful whenever there's a mistake going on. So this wheel might be able to have to do exercise caution to be able to have to race in every track. This will also do a lot of important things for having rules and regulations for every race event. That will also do very nice and very good possible way to be able to respect it for. Okay, so it looks like it's only down to 1 minute and 5 seconds until this wheel might be able to get a good standard lap, might be able to keep coming for. So this wheel might be able to have the gap distance, wheel might be keeping track of the go time we'll be able to use. So looks like this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have to do a lot more practice whenever we can. Alright, coming in for it, just try to keep a little bit struggle on the Copen scope, we might be able to speed up on it. Okay, very good on that turn, so this might be need a lot more work. Okay, 15 seconds left until the race begins, so looks like I might be able to have to get started the race with some opponents that might be able to be ready to go. 5 seconds, and now looks like we're about to be prepared to match, so looks like we have to wait. It's always to be good to be able to have to keep racing before the race will begin. So I hope that this wheel might be able to have a lot of hard work that we might be able to have to get ready. So looks like I'm joining in session. Just gonna have to sit back and wait until we have 11 drivers are now ready to go. I hope this is going to be quite very good to be able to have a very good tougher opponents for. So looks like I'm at 5th place by the start, so looks like we're have to wait for the players to finish until this will get ready. Well, I hope this is going to be quite very good to be able to be back in sport mode, so this is going to get very tougher to be able to get ready for this race. So looks like I hope I'm ready to get the driver rating to be increased for. Alright, so looks like everyone's in. Now, let's go for a warm-up until we might be able to get started. So, looks like GFHF will always have good luck and have fun for the race. So, looks like this wheel might be able to have a little warm-up to be able to get starting until this wheel ends. So, I hope this is going to be able to have a full contact race. So this wheel might be able to be very careful whenever you're trying to keep up, and then this wheel might be able to have to work hard to increase your SR rating to make your driver rating to go up higher. Because it is definitely tougher to be able to have a one good clean race. That wheel might be able to do it. Because tougher opponents always is a little bit challenging, that we might be able to be very careful wisely, because you might need to have demonstration videos that will help you. Okay, steps in, let's have a clean race. So, looks like the race is about to begin shortly, so looks like this will also take 2 laps for this race, so this will begin. Here we go. Let's go for it. Alright, so looks like this is going to be an 11-car race to be able to get started, so I hope we should probably have to do our best, because this is going to be quite excellent for one easy-going one-make race to begin. And this time, we'll have to make sure we have to do our best. Alright, let's go, and then let's overtake the top four of the cars left to go. So this is definitely able to go by name, so if I might be able to have a lot of more drafts, that might be able to keep going. Okay, so looks like time to go hood cam. That might be able to do some more drafts we'll begin with, but I hope that this might be able to have to see which one is definitely the most fastest and the one making the race. So it looks like I might be able to take the draft, and then looks like the other cars might be able to coming in. So looks like most drivers are definitely able to keep coming in for it, because the players are really want to be able to keep toughing up on it. But luckily, it's going to be a little bit hard to be able to be very careful, so try not to hit anything whenever you see the SR rating decrease. Alright, so looks like it's on the green. That means it's going up. Just gonna have to keep racing and then stay cool. So looks like this might be quite coming better for it. Alright, looks like I'm on the 4th place, so looks like this is gonna be coming good. So looks like I hope this might be able to have a lot of good chance to be able to race to win. Have to be very careful, and this might be able to have to keep it nice and smooth. So maybe in the better important ways in sport mode, so we had to do the best for our behavior, so we just don't want to make any mistakes happen. That could be completely able to have the orange SR rating to be decreased. So be very careful, so try to have the best behavior whenever we race. So this is going to be quite tough, so we should probably be very careful not to hit anything. Okay, well, a little bit setback, so gonna have to slow down until whenever we have to cross the yellow line, that we might be able to slow down. So looks like the penalty system is definitely able to have a little bit much time to be able to keep going. So looks like time to go slow down. Well, somehow, it's just definitely able to crossing the yellow line, so whenever we might be able to have a little bit chance, so it's going to be a little bit riskier to be able to have to keep trying, and then this might be able to keep going on the way. So, better have to keep practicing, because practice makes perfect. Always going to have to be prepared to do the real race to be able to get started. So even unless that this is going to be quite very tough to be able to be very careful. Okay, looks like time to go in and take a little draft. That might be able to have to go back on the top lead. So looks like one big race is going to be quite very tougher with any GT players are being experts. Okay, looks like the final lap is going to be coming in for, so looks like the penalty is still going on by the red mark on the active, so it just definitely wants me to slow down, so if I could probably give a good chance to be able to keep it well behaved for. Okay, just going to have to wait until the first corner stops, and then I hope this might be able to do the right thing. Well, still there. Hope this might be able to keep coming in for us, so better have to keep up with the SR rating to go up higher, so this might be able to have to increase our any driver rating whenever we can. I hope this is going to be quite very tougher to do it, so I hope I might be able to do my best. Okay, just going in. Alright. Hope this might be able to have inside turns whenever I need. Okay, going in, and one overtake pass coming right up. Well, I hope this is going to be able to have a little bit better chance to be able to make a clean overtake, but dirty overtake, it's going to be a little bit hard to be able to be very careful. Alright, just stay in 5th place. That Will might be able to keep going at it. Okay, so looks like this Will might be able to force to decelerate in the next penalty line. So looks like we might be able to get ready because this Will might be able to slow us down. So I hope this is going to be good. Alright, slow down. And goes back up on the speed. Whew. Well, that was a tough one. But even for beginner's luck. So maybe the next lap that Will might be able to have the penalty on. So this Will might be able to be very careful. So if we might be able to see if there's a mistake happens, the penalty will be able to be marked on the red. So this will move on to the next lap to force us to slow down. This is going to be able to have one important rule in FIA racing because penalties always to be able to force us to slow down until when we cross the yellow line. That'll be able to decelerate whenever we might be able to get back on the front. Now, looks like the race is about to be over soon, so looks like we're all about to be pressed on to the finish line. Okay, almost there. Looks like it's going to be on 7th place. Well, looks like that was a pretty hard work. So by the result, the penalty will also to be marked on the red, so whenever there's a mistake happens, so that could be able to have to try whenever we can. So, well, looks like I just definitely end up in 7th place. So, looks like might be able to have to get back on the practice to be able to have to keep trying. So, looks like by the matter of result, giving some better earnings we might be able to get for. So, well, looks like I did my best, so that might be quite very good to see aboard. Now, looks like by the result we're having one good effort on it, so looks like the blue on the SR is definitely increased and the red one is also showing on the decrease. So we'll have to make sure because we had to be able to keep trying to be able to increase the SR rating to put ourselves into a new driver rank. So we might be able to have to be very careful, so we had to make sure we had to do our best behavior before the race begins. Now, I hope this is going to be quite very good for the next race, so looks like it's going to be quite very good to be able to keep going for. Now, I'll make sure this is going to be able to have one more round of the race to be able to have to get ready, because the next one is going to be quite very simple. So this rule might be able to have to choose the Copen, so I hope I might be able to have to use the yellow color, so I might be able to get ready. It's a big opportunity, so we should probably be able to be ready to get started to have a lot of practice. Having practice could be able to have to keep trying, so if we make sure that we just don't want any more bumps around, so that could be able to have a decreased SR rating. So it can also have helpful tips to increase your sportsmanship rating to go up higher. That might be able to help out to be able to do a lot more practice if we have to do it, because this is going to be able to have a lot more practice that we might be able to keep trying. So better have to make sure to be able to have to race carefully, so I hope I might be able to have to do my best to beat my record. So I hope this move might be able to have some spare time that we might be able to get ready. So looks like it's time to go attempt number 2 to be able to get prepared for. So I might be able to have to get started to do some more warm-up practice whenever I can. So if possible to be able to have to choose automatic and manual transmission, so this is definitely quite very easier. So this will might be able to have to do a lot more hot laps to be able to get started to do some practice. So I hope most other GT players are definitely able to have to keep trying. So we might make sure that we might be able to have to be kind to each other. So we'll make sure that we might be able to have a nice clean race, so we should probably get started. Alright, here we go. I hope this wheel might be able to beat my record, because this wheel takes a lot of practice to be able to get started. So we might make sure we do not want to have any more bumps around. So that wheel might happen to be able to have the penalty occur to be able to proceed to the next lap until the yellow line shows up. So this is definitely able to have to follow up directions. Will guide us in to be able to have to be respectful to. Okay, let's go, and then this will have to do it right. This wheel might be able to have to get a good improved fast lap that wheel might need to be able to get started, and then this will keep fastening up on it. It's always about qualifying for one single lap, and definitely able to have to do a lot more practice. So this wheel might be able to have to beat the fastest qualifying lap. So this is going to be able to have a lot more racing to do. Just gonna have to keep practicing, so looks like you're gonna get the hang of it. Now, looks like this wheel might be able to have a clean lap that wheel might need it for, so this will be very careful, and I hope that this is gonna be able to have a lot more practice to be able to do whenever we can. Okay, keep going on improvement. Wheel might be able to keep going guided up slowly for. Now this turn is very advanced, so if there's any more cars or definitely keep coming in for, we should probably be very specifically careful whenever you're going at. Okay, looks like crossing up the yellow line, that wheel might be able to make one forward to the next lap. Okay, so this wheel might be able to have to take a lot more practice whenever we can. This wheel might be able to have to do a lot more work to be able to get our SR rating increased. But the probable behavior that might be able to have a little bit to do, so we might be able to have to act normally, reasonably dealt with for it. Okay, so looks like it's going to be in 4 minutes. Okay, coming closer, so looks like this is going to be able to have a 3-minute time that we might be able to do another lap. So this is going to have to take a lot more fast improvement that will go better. Okay, there's my ghost. Let's go and beat my best lap time. So looks like this is going to be able to do the usual lap. It's going to be quite new fastest lap. It's definitely 3 minutes and 9.472 seconds. Now looks like this is going to get better than ever to be able to do a lot more things to do. Okay, excellent on the apex. Now, this wheel might be able to have the gap distance check that wheel might be able to see, of course. Because I hope this wheel might be able to have to get ready. Okay, looks like it's coming well, going up and down. Then this is definitely quite possible to be able to have a better lap improvement. Okay, inside turn, always going to make a better way to be able to do properly for it. Okay, so it looks like how many minutes? So it looks like it's going down to 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Just going to have to keep practicing, so this wheel might be able to have 2 laps for a moment. Okay, looks like it's gonna be on the 0.5, so this is gonna be good. Okay, so, alright, so it looks like this is gonna be quite tougher to be able to be very careful, but not get yourself slammed into the wall. That might be possible to be having a penalty will occur. So this will be forced to decelerate in the next penalty line, so this will might be able to let you guys know, because having a little mistake could occur with a penalty, so this will might be able to force to slow down, and then this might be able to go again, because this is definitely important. Try not to do any more mistakes, because that could decrease the SR rating to be going down. So we might be able to have to do the best behavior we can while we race, because this is all about competition and also dedication to do some long racing events that we might be able to get ready. But it's going to be a big moment that we might be able to prepare ourselves, so we might be able to keep stepping up on it. Now, looks like that's the end of the second lap, and I hope that this is going to be able to have different opponents will be able to be ready by now. So I hope this will might be able to keep going, be able to do much better, or maybe just have a little bit of practice on a custom race whenever you can. Now, looks like it's only down for 25 seconds. This will might be able to keep going until this will might be able to have the next opponent will be keep going on for. Okay, 10 seconds. Just gonna have to keep track of the time until this will begin. Alright, prepare the match, so let's wait for the moment. And then this will might get started to be able to have a couple of opponents to be able to get ready. So this will might be able to have to get set up on the get-go. We'll be able to get prepared. So looks like it's time to joining in session, and then this will might be able to have few opponents is now going to be ready. Okay, so looks like 11 of players are now joining in, and then this is going to be excellent. Everything is well prepared, so if we might be able to do the best run we can, we'll make sure we might be able to have to be very careful not to do any mistakes. So otherwise, it will be able to have the SR rating will be able to keep on going up, and even to avoid going down by having a little negative effect. Now, looks like just gonna make sure, because all the settings are now bound to performance for recommend. This will be able to get ready. So let's have a good race, and then this will might be able to have a clean race that will might be get started. So looks like this will might be able to have to do a little warm up to be able to get started in, and this will might be able to have a lot more draft that will might be quite good. Okay, for Brazil, good comment. Well, it's definitely on the chat room in this lobby, so looks like this will might get ready. Okay, looks like this will might be able to have to take one more race, and looks like a rag problem is definitely quite coming in for. Okay, warm up complete by a minute. Now, looks like the race will begin shortly, so hope this will might be able to have 2 laps, because I hope that this is going to be quite very tougher to be able to begin with. So, well, hope I'm starting out on 7th place, because this is going to be able to have to do the best I can. Alright, looks like starting grid is now probably well set up. Then this will be ready to go and get started. Well, I hope I'm about to do my best, because this is going to be quite very challenging to be able to get ready. So here we go. Let's show me what I got. Now, this is going to be one important strategy to be able to have a lot more drafting to do. So this will increase the miles to be able to go faster for. Just going to have to keep catching up, and then this will be able to do on my way. Almost there. Just going to have to get the fourth gear going up. Okay, looks like S-Box Racer is definitely overtaking my current position. But look at him go. He just definitely keeps going to make it go faster. Now here comes the first corner. So this will might be, but I have to be very careful. And well, looks like that was a very close call. So if anything happens, that this is going to be quite very risky to be able to avoid getting full contact by having a little hit. So great work for the green SR increase, and now looks like this will might be able to have a lot of work to do, because this is going to be quite challenging to be prepared. Now luckily that this is going to be able to have the better ways to mess it up on it. Right, so looks like you're going to have to going in and try not to avoid getting wall contact. That's going to be a bad thing. Okay, excellent, good turn. So this is going to be able to have to keep up on the blue. We'll be able to increase. Okay, almost there. Just going to have to overtake one opponent. It's going to be quite very possible to be able to keep up on it. Okay, watch it. Watch that tough turn in. Better have to watch out because there's one is going to be on the red. Very good possible ways to be able to see it whenever there's a penalty going on. So that might be able to keep a little reminder check. Okay, almost there. Just going to have to take a little overtake lead while the opponent is decelerating to slow down. Okay, looks like there's another one. Okay, stay on it. Just gonna have to be a very proper behaving race car driver might be able to do the work. And then this might be able to have a draft that might be able to keep up on it. Excellent SR rating increase. We'll keep going on the green. Now, looks like this is going to be quite very tougher and easier for this race. Now, looks like this might be able to keep going on to the final lap of the race, and then this might be able to conclude for having another good clean race. We'll do the best we can. Alright, let's move on to the final lap, and then this might be able to get started for. Well, even if possible, that might be able to keep the same acceleration while the opponent is trying to maintain the pace to a little blocking position. Okay, here we go. Just gonna have to keep going, and then, oh man. Yeah, a better way to do when the driver is about to have a communication to have a breaking point was definitely needed. That could be quite very challenging. That might be able to work up on it. So be sure whenever you see the opponent is about to make a breaking point on the turn, just better watch out, because you might be able to do the same, or any strategy that might be able to go possible as well. Okay, keep coming down. Just gonna have to go for a little technical corner. We might be able to do some more freestyle turns, and then very challenging that might be able to get prepared. Almost there. Just gonna have to take a little 11-second gap distance. Is definitely quite shown on the way. Help the most opponent drivers is definitely able to see, because looks like 2 Brazilian GT players are definitely able to keep trying on it. But look at these 2 Brazilian racers go. Looks like they're definitely keeping up on the top. Now, looks like always gonna have to keep trying on the green SR rating to go up, and then this wheel might be able to have a good, proper, improved behavior. Okay, looks like it's gonna have to take 1 corner left to go. Just gonna have to do it nice and neat. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a 1 full stretch. We might be able to come up ahead. So I hope this will be able to end up on 7th place, for having the usual earnings might be able to coming out as a result. Almost there, just going to keep trying, and then this wheel might be quite very excellent to do my best. And this is going to be quite coming one shot at this. Right, 30-second time is going to be on its way, so looks like this wheel might be able to do the best whenever we can. Alright, that wasn't so hard. So, looks like 1 clean race without a penalty mark on the red dot is going to be quite coming simple for. Well, better have to make sure, because we might be able to have the race to be very respect and good, proper, best behavior. So, looks like this is definitely able to have the results to be coming out, and then this will confirm. Well, that was a pretty good race on 7th place. But good thing I just definitely received 1 star for doing a 1 good clean race is definitely quite received as well. So, looks like that was a very good one. 50% bonus is definitely quite coming along nicely. Now, looks like that was a very good way to be able to have a good earning for it. Now, looks like that was a very good improvement on the SR rating to go up higher. So, it looks like I'm on the blue. This wheel might be able to have to increase the driving rating, so this will go better, and then this is going to be quite very challenging. That wheel might be able to get started. So, looks like daily workout complete, and now looks like this wheel might be able to have to get ready for the GR Super GT Cup, and then this wheel might be able to get ready to receive for today's daily workout complete. I hope the usual cars is going to be coming in, and then the 8086 was definitely now shown. But so close, another Corvette C7 Group 3 is definitely received as well. So, this wheel might be able to have to earn it in as well for it. So, looks like I hope this is going to be quite very good to be able to get started for the GR Super GT Cup. So, looks like this is going to be able to have to get ready. So, this is where the 1 make race is about to be prepared, and they're waiting for us to be able to get started. So, I hope this will might be able to make sure, you guys, we should probably have to do our best behavior before the race begin, because this is the big moment that we might be able to get ready to be prepare ourselves. So, I hope this might be get ready, and then I'll be able to have to get started for using the GR Super RC in the next sport mode. So, looks like we'll be ready. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you really enjoy it. So, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like and comment. And don't forget to click the bell for notification uploads if you want to see, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. So, I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later at the GR Super GT Cup. Keep on racing, stay cool.